I just decided to move it out of the way instead. I'm just gonna delete that past VOD, because people are gonna look at it and see, oh... So let's get this out of the way. First of all, my day off I'm gonna take tomorrow instead, because... change of plans. How you doing, Rakusu? So yeah, I'm going to be streaming today. I just started streaming, by the way, Rakusu. And tomorrow, I'm going to take my day off instead of normally, which is supposed to be Saturday. It's also the last day that it's going to be scalding hot, and I'm going to need the fan. So you might hear the fan when I talk periodically. Apologies. But it's like 90 degrees, and it's really bad. Well, funny you say that. I actually did some exercise before I started today's stream. But, well, if that's what you mean. But, yeah. I'm doing okay. I'm managing. So one more thing. I did add 3 tracks this time, so let me just confirm on Twitch. There should be a 3rd quality option, I think. Let me see. Yes, okay. So, wonderful. That means people can now do 720p. So that should sort everything out for that.
I played only a small part. It was the Crusader
Now,
who won the day.
let me show off something from last session, which I didn't show on stream, but I mentioned at the end of that stream that I was going to grind a fort to see if I could get the helmet, the Daedric helmet, to show up. It was the last piece I needed. Spoiler alert, I got it. It took me like 20 minutes, maybe, thereabouts, to get the full set. It was a pain in the ass, but yeah, I did manage to get it, thankfully. So if I do decide to switch to, or do the Dark Brotherhood, at least I'll have an armor set that is on par with this. But I need to enchant it. So there's that. Still, for now, though, I'm going to be sticking with the Crusader armor, just because. But, yeah, that was kind of a test of my patience trying to grind for that helmet, for sure. So what are we doing today? Well, we just finished the Fighters Guild. And from what I have been reading, beating the main game will not lock us out of the arena. I've stated multiple times that I really just hate the fact that Adoring Fan follows you around. It's just one of those things that always annoys me in the original. So, I'm going to put that off. I think what I really want to do is I want to make sure I get the main quest done and the DLC quest done. Because when Battlefield 6 drops, whatever I finished, you know, that's it. This game's got to go off my drive, so I don't have a ton of space on my computer. So I got to pick and choose what we're doing here, and I figure we've done enough, honestly, to just start the main quest, so it does lock us out of the Oblivion gates, but I do think I need to explain what we're gonna do, because I've been thinking about this. Moo, yes, that's right, Moo. So, to be honest, I think at this point in the game, we have explored enough dungeons. We have enough money. We've gotten the full Daedric set. I don't really need anything anymore from any of the loot chests. So, honestly, what I'm debating is just running through the Daedric ruins to just grab the Sigil Stone, to be honest. I don't know about everyone else, but spending a whole 2 hours on highest difficulty fighting every single enemy in a dungeon can get really tiring. So, And I don't think it really adds anything to sit there and beat every single enemy, you know. And because we're gonna have to clear so many gates that it's just not gonna be enjoyable to watch. If I just sat there and did every single enemy kill, it's just gonna get old. So now, I will say, one of the main quests is going to require us to get a Daedric artifact. And I think the obvious choice for this is going to be Azuras Star, because this is the one and only time, and I did make a rule for this, that I would not duplicate any arrows or anything like that, potions, money, none of that's lockpicks, none of that's getting duplicated. However, there are some items in this game that are special items that you don't get to keep. Boots of Spring Heel Jack are one of those. There are ways to keep it. If you get full acrobatics, for one, I think you don't take fall damage. I think. But there are items like that where their intended use is either just to grab it, temporarily use it, give it to an NPC, or, you know. So I will be duplicating Azuras Star because I don't know if we're going to be able to do every Daedric quest. But I think it's probably the most useful, arguably. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1. So I looked it up. Apparently it's right next to Cedar. So also, I don't know if I mentioned this, Rakusu. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm doing all right. Oh wow, oh my god. This is gonna take a while. Yapping is over. What am I stuck on? Oh. Skeleton's got to do work here. Come on, Skeleton, I'm gonna need you to help me here. I don't want these enemies following me for like 20 minutes after I've left the area. Alright, now that that's taken care of, they're not going to be pestering us. Now, should be around here. I think like over here, somewhere.
That's the best you can do.
this is a better teleport waypoint than anything else. Should be around here, right? Azuras Shrine Oblivion. Where is this? Oh, well. Okay, well I don't have it marked yet, so... It's like right this way? Yeah. No, I do not want to fight an ogre. I'm good. I like how there's ogres in this game, but I've already said this before, but it's still stupid to me that there's no ogres in Skyrim. And yet they're all over right here. There's no alien ruins and well, I mean before I get hit with it, well actually. Damn these ogres, dude. Okay.
You have entered a holy place. This is the Shrine of Azura. If you wish to speak to the lady, visit her shrine at dawn or dusk. Leave her an offering of glow dust. We watch and wait.
Shit. I don't think I have any glow dust on me. Okay, let's go get some.
Yes, Lord Crusader.
Oh my god,
Yes,
what is
Commander?
going on with you? Holy
Greetings,
shit.
knight.
Only in Oblivion. You know, he also was the one that got stuck standing on top of this table and he wasn't moving. Just to point it out. Wait, what? Why wouldn't that let me... Oh, my game is fucked. I can't transfer. Something is buggy here. I can't check my shit. I can't even click any of the buttons. Yeah, my game is properly fucked. My game was like hard screwed. That was kind of scary. Give me a minute. I couldn't click any of the options. I couldn't do any kind of interaction. It just like my whole thing was just like screwed. That's really bizarre. Vortex is loading. Alright. I am clicking the boot again. I hope that doesn't happen again. Making fun of the guy glitching obviously broke my game. Like, clearly that's what happened. I should have known better. That's how Oblivion is. If you make fun of a bug, it just gets even worse. What? Excuse me, what? Oh my god, what the fuck? Why did it make me do that again? What? Oh, that was terrifying. Why did it make me look at the EULA again? Oh, let's not corrupt my save file, please. I'm gonna save again. I'm good, dude. I am so good. It reset all of my settings. I can tell. I'm super zoomed in. Bro, what in the hell? Can somebody tell me what just happened? Why did my stuff reset? Where is this even gonna be? I don't remember where... I don't know. Is it good, chat? If anybody's here, is the stream good? I'm just gonna look at stream. Let me check. I'm actually, like, genuinely spooked. Why did that even happen? Let me Google if this is... Oblivion settings reset. Let me look at the Steam community post. Let me just see if this is... I don't know, chat. I guess we just move on and pretend like it never happened. I was worried it wiped my saves. That's what was scaring me. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, it's over. My save file is fucked. The enemies nearby. Where are the enemies? Oh, I could do it right now. Maybe I can't. Why is nothing happening?
You have been told.
Is it not?
You have been told what you must.
I'm confused. I have the glow dust. Oh my god, it also reset my fucking keybinds. I'm gonna scream. Hold on. No, I had this set to caps lock. As well. And walk was set to left control. Sneak was this shit, I think. Wait, what? Why is this? Oh. Yeah, okay, there we go. Wait, no? God damn it. I just want not journal. Where's quests? That's fine. Alright. Good lord. Glow dust. Dawn or dusk? Is it because of the enemy being nearby? Let me see. Is it not dusk? Am I just stupid? Six. It says dawn is 6. There we go.
I have seen your name, traveler, and heard it whispered in twilight. I ask a service which holds promise of fame and reward.
Okay, sure.
Many years ago, 5 followers slew the vampire Dratic and its kin, but all were infected by the foul creature. Knowing their fate, they sealed themselves up in the vampire's lair. Their suffering weighs heavily on me. Travel to the gutted mine.
Gutted mine, bro.
The door will open to you. Bring the piece of death to my followers, and you shall earn my gratitude.
Alright. Well, it's close by. Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I don't know what the fuck that was. I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Is that something I'm gonna have to worry about now every time I play this game? You know what I mean? Like, am I gonna have to worry about that every time I boot the game? My INI file was set to read-only as well. It should not have reset. How did my INI file get corrupted? I have an idea, and I don't like that idea. Of course. That's a sign of bad things when a load causes something to go corrupt. Alright, time to play hyper defensively for 20 minutes while I dance around vampires.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Oh, you know what? I remember what... Yeah. Guess what, everybody? My keybinds are different. This has caused me far more fucking harm than I would have thought. Alright, there we go.
Am I supposed to be
That
impressed?
should be the last thing I need to change.
Come here!
I hope.
No!
Never mind, my sensitivity is also not right. A little too high. God, man, this has completely fucked up my sensitivity. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. Really glad you did that. I think that spiky ball hit him. I am now worried that's going to do that for other games. That's my main fear. I am really concerned other games are going to have a problem with that, too. Thought I had more of those.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I'm doing more damage. That better not have done that. No wonder. It even reset my difficulty. Thank you. I was wondering why I was doing so much damage. Dude, I am... Yeah, you know what? This title of this mine is exactly how I feel. I feel gutted, bro. I'm, like, so pissed off. It's unreal. I just wanted to play video games today, and instead I just got giga-trolled. For some reason. It's just how it always goes. Like, how do I know anything else didn't reset? Does my character even look like they're... Surprising. Genuinely.
Damn, I've lost them.
At least I don't think there should be any more problems. I'm hoping. Usually when this happens, the NPC dies. Not always, but sometimes. Of course, I am hoping they end up dying. Okay, I think he's dead.
Who's there?
What? Oh! The other one showed up and hurt themselves, which is really funny. No armor, too. This shouldn't be too bad. We're still doing a ton of damage.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
I am whiffing every shot. Was that not every vampire? I can't tell if this is Daedric. I'll take it, whatever. Oh, there we go. Did my settings save? It did. You know, I don't mind, like, issues that are, like that. The problem with that is, like, it's not that it was easily solvable. It's that it shouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have had to have dealt with that.
Thank you, mortal. Their spirits are free, and henceforth above my shrine, 5 bright candles shall burn forever in memory of their sacrifice. For your service, take this token, that your deeds might be entered in the Book of Fate.
Okay, so we got an Azuras star, which is great. And we've got an ogre, of course. Thankfully, my associates will help me.
Do your worst. Yeah. Yeah. Take that. Yeah. Ha. You'll never do
I'm really trying to not get them killed here. There we go. Okay, so we've got the thing we need for the main quest. I'm gonna go dupe this so that way we can give one to the person that needs it. I'm not gonna spoil who needs it, but someone needs it. So I'm gonna go dupe one, keep one for myself, and then give one to whoever needs it, like I said. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Okay, so hold on.
Of course.
I don't want to get more than I need here. It's not what I meant to do, game. Oh my god, I'm getting triggered. Please stop.
What is...
Oh, it's nothing.
Game is just doing everything in its power today to piss me off, and I don't know why. Whatever. That didn't work. Alright. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop... I'm going to drop these somewhere random.
Yes, it's not...
I'm going to keep one in my inventory. I'm going to put one away, and then the rest of them I'm just going to... There's one put away. Keep one. And then I'm just going to... I don't know. I'm going to throw these somewhere in some chest, or I don't know. I don't know what an appropriate way to do this is. I don't like just leaving shit somewhere, but like... Do they... How much they sell for? Ugh, a lot. Just kind of hoping they were 0 so I could just give them away. Could leave them in an Oblivion gate somewhere. But I don't want to go through an Oblivion gate. Shit. Whatever, I'll just leave them here. They're so tiny. There. It's a decoration. Alright, so we have everything we need to continue the main quest here. I'm just getting that out of the way now so we don't have to do it later. I do not remember what we were doing. Something about books. I think we needed the Mythic Dawn commentaries. I think that's what we were doing. I do have some stuff to sell. My mom answer me yet? She asked me a question. I hate this shit. She'll ask me a question, but then she won't like respond to what I answer. Why does she do this? Then I spend the whole day worrying because I'm like, well, did she see the message? Did she? You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing. Sometimes I'll send her a message and it'll show as seen, but then I ask her about it and she's like, I didn't see it. I'm like, what?
I'll buy just about anything for the right price.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
That seems you've made a good bit. Another side.
It's been a
I really just didn't want to turn this episode into just a giant bitching fest. I really, trust me, I didn't. But good lord, I am not getting the luck I need today.
How can I be of service?
For some reason. I'll try and tone it down a bit, but...
I used to... You must be referring... It comes in 4 volumes. I happen to have a copy of volume... Gwyneth would... Tell me more. Very well. I hate to deny it. I hope you'll keep... I sold you... I wish I had one. I don't know him personally, but he was... As a matter of fact, he's already late. Feel free to wait for him if... This is the... You too.
100 gold, like that's a lot of money. Not anymore, of course, but...
I'm sorry, but I'm late. I'm here for my book, Mankar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Ah, about that. You see, I don't have it anymore. Terribly sorry. Full refund, of course.
You could be sure I won't be back. I've never been treated so shabbily in all my life. Good day, sir.
How? Yes?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm still very... What makes you think that I know how to get it? And why would... The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, really? You think the Mythic Dawn is the first... I'll have you know that I visited the shrine. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moon. What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult, but to murder the Emperor... Yes, of course, anything to help. I really know very little. They contacted me. I suppose they learned that I was looking for the... I've never actually met any of them, I swear. You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go.
All right.
Interesting. Go on.
Okay, I forgot what my bind was. I could read the note, but it doesn't matter. Give my regards to Boris.
What do you need, friend? You're not easy to get hold of. This just might be the break we've been looking for. We need to get that fourth book, then. If Tarmi... Let's go. The sewers run... The Blades have occasion to use them in our They'll pay... Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
Is this a date? No, it is not.
Good to see Luth. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in... That's a fair deal. Tell your friend. Be seeing you.
I sell the right one? Yes.
Get my back. Over here. This one's mine.
Is it?
Over here.
Good lord.
Stick together. This one's mine.
Oh, there's a goblin down here. That's weird. I don't know why a goblin would be down here. Boris, I need your help. You do way more damage than I do.
Not on this day.
Wrong.
Not
Oh,
on
there's
this day.
there's another one.
Pray to the thousands.
I wonder if he can... Well, I don't know. I don't want to say anything, actually. Where is he running to?
Watch the fight. Watch the fight. Parry and strike.
Oh, there's a zombie.
Stand ready. A little closer.
What? There's another one? And now you decide to help. Probably because of my level. Why I'm seeing these guys?
The training of thousands.
Oh my god.
This day. Quickly now. A little closer. Quickly now.
Yeah.
Goodness.
This was mine. The training of thousands has passed through me.
I will take the rats and mud crabs easily over goblins in sewers and zombies. Boris takes his sweet time. Very hard chest. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. You know, I'd like to think that even though this day has been mid, maybe it's because I'm building up for a good day soon. That's what I'm hoping for. Fethus Uli's basement. That's interesting.
All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can... I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be... No, it should be me. Very well, we'll do it. Listen, I may not survive this. Then I'm lucky you're here to save...
Look, I'm trying to make him not die. If I can help it, but he's... Let's face it, he's probably gonna go.
For Uriel Septum!
Brothers, kill them!
The training of thousands has passed through me.
The time of cleansing is almost here!
Oh my god, I think I'm just dead.
The time of cleansing is
Oh, there's so many. Yeah, I'm sorry, Boris, you're just dead.
The time of cleansing is almost here.
Boris is dead.
You will not live to see the day.
Lord, Dagon walks the earth.
I was not expecting 3 of them. Oh. Thank God for acrobatics, bro. I am sorry, Boris. I tried. If it was just the one guy, I probably could have done something, but
Paradise awaits me.
it's how usually the highest difficulty goes in this game. I think the only people I've managed to save completely was the 2 brothers fending off the farm with the goblins. Somehow I did that. I don't know how. But I don't know. Well, Mythic Dawn Guard. I really need to find out a way I can get more healing potions because I'm out. Oh shit. Dude, that body blocking in that sewer, holy shit, bro. I can't do anything about that. Alright, we can eliminate one factor here. I suppose this works. Alright, nice. He's trying his hardest, bro. Oh, Warlord. Well. I'm actually so mad. I'm not even kidding, bro. I don't want to do this. Like, genuinely, I don't want to sit here and fight fucking goblins for 10 minutes. How do I get the hell out of here? And now she answers me to tell me that they're closed. Brother, you asked me. Oh my god, okay. Hold on, I gotta mute and just let off steam. Hello, Christian. Give me 1 minute. I'm messaging my mother. I'm going through the ringer today. I'm going through it, chat. Yeah, it's... Hold on. Let me get rid of like this situation so I can just explain what's going on. Oh my god, I went through the gate! You did it. You closed the gate. Please get me out of the sewers, please. I'm probably dead again. Look at all this enemy spam, my god. Bro, game, you gotta get me out of here. Please. I'm gonna lose my mind. Like... Yeah, just, you know, just... Fucking never-ending enemy spam. Thank you, game. Glad you designed this properly. Fucking molding, dude. I'm properly pissed. Where is the thing to open this? Like, at no point did they look at this and say, you know, maybe that's a little bit much. I don't... Just get me out of here, bro. Where am I going here? Sure, you know what?
Well met.
Hold on.
Greetings.
What's new with you?
Okay. All right. I hope everybody's ready for the stress dump. First of all, I woke up today in extreme pain. Am I still being chased? I have been having non-stop pain sometimes, where I wake up under my right rib cage. is just the worst pain imaginable. And I'm telling my mom, I'm like, look, it's probably like a gallstone.
You have my ear, citizen.
And she's like, no. She said, hit me with some shit like, oh, only women get gallstones. I'm like, what are you talking about? But I swear to you, it's gallstones. It's gotta be. It fucking hurts. Really bad. So admittedly, I'm a little moody because I'm having like this aching pain that won't go away. In all fairness. But whatever, I'm used to it. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever, right? It'll stop at some point.
What is it, citizen?
But then I go outside. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna do some yard work. And it was just miserable because there's people outside that were just banging and just making noise, and I'm like, and it was like really hot, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'll exercise and then I'll go back inside. So I exercise, I get that done, I go back inside. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and stream. I wasn't gonna stream today, I'm gonna do it anyway because I want to. And because I really need to beat this game for Battlefield 6. I've yapped about that a billion times. But then I'm like, okay.
What is it, citizen?
And I'm trying to troubleshoot the enhanced broadcasting thing, because I don't know if you were here when I brought this up, but I figured out a way to use enhanced broadcasting with these games. I was also today trying to make sure that I had the 720p option, because that's the one that matters. I think 360 and 720. I don't really care about 480p, but whatever, right? That's whatever. I get the stream ready. I sit down to play this game. And then Windows is doing Windows things and being really slow. I have to reboot the game like 3 times to play it. I finally get to play. And I start streaming. And my mom asks me, hey, do you want lunch? I say, yeah, sure. That'd be great. And I also told her, by the way, we need to do this thing. We need to pay for this thing because, you know, the bank's going to close. And she's messaged me on Facebook at work, by the way. So I'm like, okay. I go downstairs. She says, go ask your dad if you want to get something to eat. I said, okay. I go down there and ask him. He doesn't answer me. He doesn't respond. I ask him twice. He doesn't say anything. So I'm pissed off. I go upstairs. This happened before stream. I'm sorry. I skipped that step. But I told my mom, I'm like, okay, well, you know, what's going to happen with that? And, you know, I message her, hey, should I just make like a cup noodle or something, or are you like, you know, what's gonna happen? And she doesn't answer me. And I remind her, hey, you need to pay. You need to do this thing before the bank closes. She messages me, and she's like, oh, sorry, the bank closed. Like, and now I'm like in a spot where like. She said instead that she's going to order me pizza because of all this, like, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine, I'm streaming, but sure, let me stop what I'm doing to go outside and grab it when I could have done that 2 hours ago, but sure. And then on top of that, this game is just annoying me, because when I was trying to stream it, for some reason it reset my settings, all of them, so I had to fix my keybinds, I had to turn up the difficulty back to what it was, and I had to fix my sensitivity. It's just like, my God, what is wrong today? What is the problem? Like, fuck me.
Yes,
It's on purpose. I'm telling you guys, I'm cursed. I have some kind of curse upon me. A curse of which I am so unlucky, but incredibly lucky at the same time. I'm like Bennett from Genshin. And that's how I feel like my life is. There's your lore dump, chat. There's your... I needed to vent and get it out.
Excuse me, fellow Magister. Is now a good time to talk?
He's someone who has really,
yes, of course.
really bad luck, but he gets through really stupid luck because he's fucking...
To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Day, it is a fairly common practice. In effect, simply by finding their way to the You've piqued my... Check back with me tomorrow.
Do you remember that?
I hate doing these trauma dumps on stream, but, like, I don't understand what the fuck was going on today. I really want to believe that, like, tomorrow or the day after is just going to be a way better day, but that usually doesn't bear out. It's usually, like, a couple days of this, and then it finally happens, but... Oh, she said 2 days. It really just, I mean, I'm not religious or spiritual, but it really just does feel like the universe just hates me today. Like I'm being targeted, specifically. Hold on. Why am I slow? Oh. No?
Greetings, guildmate.
I don't know where Tarmina is. I'm pretty sure I know what I need to do here, by the way. I just... want to talk to her again. Well, I know some of what I need to do. I should specify. Let me check this building. She's not here. Fuck. I will also mention, by the way, I've done all the main quest stuff in Genshin on my off time. I'm gonna be real with people, I didn't really care for the update. I feel like this was just an L update. I liked Flynn's, but aside from that, I didn't really care too much for this update.
What can I do for you, Archmage?
I hate to say. Where is it?
Greetings, Master Wizard.
Read any good books?
I've been trying to get through.
Pretty sure it's somewhere here. I gotta find it. Is it this? No, it's not. There was a specific thing that you needed to... Hold on. Oblivion, what's this quest called? Path of the Dawn. Monument on Green Emperor Way. Yeah, I figured this is where... Like, I don't know. It looks so different. Hold on. Where is this? Oblivion Monument Green Emperor Way. Where is this? Oh, shit. Hold on. It's in the center. My bad. Do you have a bad boss? Okay, it was just in a different spot. It's this. What was the deal with this? It was noon? Let me just wait. I want to wait till 12 first. See, because this thing is supposed to glow at some point. I just don't remember. Hold on. When is this? And you wait till noon. Give me a minute. Shit. Is this the wrong one? I don't think it is. This is most troubling. Unsupportive other boss. Just kind of hand waves all the bad shit. Isn't that the usual? Okay, hold on. Let me just look up. Low from 11:48 a.m. to 12:30. All right, we need to wait. It's always a case of anytime they tell you to work overtime, it's effectively forced. If you don't do that, they're just going to end up looking for someone else who will do it. So... There we go. Thank you, game, or thank you, Wiki, for actually giving me a time instead of everyone else who's cryptic and vague and just won't fucking say it. My god. I hate guides, man. Everybody knows how I've vented about guides before. They're just bad. Consistently bad. I'm sorry, but any place of work that's going to be that precise about when break starts is I'm not working there. I'm sorry. See, obviously I can't work because of health problems and other issues like my OCD. It's gotten better and I'm trying to improve my health, and I'm not saying one day I won't be employed, but what I am saying is I also have a gigantic problem with listening to what people tell me to do. I am not somebody that just takes orders from other people. I can't do that. I can't. It's like mentally I can't. I am way too prideful to do something like that. I can't do that. I'd have to be my own boss. I would get into so many arguments with people telling me to do something I didn't want to do. I know it's immature, but it's just how I am. I can't do that. If someone is going to, like, micromanage my breaking time, hell no. I'd be having a stern talking to with the boss about that problem. I'd be like, no, you need to back off. I mean, I've spoken about this. I'm not going to get hyper political, but that's one of the reasons why growing up I was socialist leaning, because I fucking hate how workers are treated. It still upsets me. Like, I get really mad at that. I don't understand why companies cannot realize that there is this air or atmosphere at a work And if you don't manage that, people don't want to show up for work. People aren't going to want to work as hard. People are not going to support the company and its decisions. Everything is going to slow down to a halt. I genuinely, I feel like the role I would play if I was into business is I would be a good leader. I would let people criticize me. I would want people to tell me what's what. And if they thought something I was doing was a bad business decision, I would listen to it. It's always the dumbasses that run businesses. Always. I'll give you an example. One of my friends works at a pet store. Okay? And repeatedly customers come in and ask for pets that aren't there, or, you know, are just downright negligent, we'll say. We'll be kind. We'll say negligent. Negligent could have a scale. But that's putting it mildly. A lot of the people who work at that shop are not being listened to, a lot of people that work there. And the problem is, the boss put his son in charge. And the boss doesn't want to make any changes, stuck in his ways, doesn't want to do anything that will benefit the work hours. Always tries to make them do something when there's nothing to do. Just stressing out workers, just breathing down their neck constantly. Just unempathetic at all. And many people come and go. They work there for like a week and then they're gone. And because my friend has worked there for a long time, you can imagine what they do. They force all the work onto him. Because they don't want to fire people that don't show up for work, that don't, you know, are like actually care. And they won't hire new people. I have seen this and heard about this kind of story so many times. Where you have someone who's a boss who puts their family in charge, or their girlfriend, and the company just goes straight down the toilet. Happened to my mother. My mom works at a bank now, but before she worked at a bank, she worked at a thrift store. 2, actually. She worked at 2. And she worked there for so long. Multiple years. I'm talking about the last one that she worked at. Many years. And my mom is a lot like me in that she is very just upfront about how she feels about something. And so she has this, I don't want to say don't fuck with me energy, but she's got this, like, a lot of people tend to say she's kind of mean. And she repeatedly hears, like, oh, you know, she's, you know, you're kind of abrasive, I guess would be the right word. But my mom's a hard worker. She's always been a hard worker. She's gotten manager many times at places. First place she actually worked is a pizza place that's like a local place, but it's whatever. That doesn't matter. But she worked there for so many years, she got to know everybody, and one by one people would leave. And it was fine at first. At first it was fine. But then they started making my mom drive to Kettering in Ohio. I'm not going to say, I mean, she doesn't go there now, and I'm not going to say where we live. But my mom, I mean, yeah, whatever. But my mom had to basically drive twice the distance and fuck with her sleep schedule because she had to go, like, really far to work at another store. Because, once again, they won't just hire people to work the jobs. they'll just shovel the work onto everyone else. And what really made my mom quit was because she loved working there. Make no mistake, she loved it. She loved it. But then they made a change where one of the bosses, so the store that my mom worked at a lot, they changed the management there, and there was this new woman who just seemingly came out of nowhere. And she basically started micromanaging everybody to the point where my mom couldn't just have any privacy. I mean, it was really bad. And it turns out, shocker, that this was the boss's girlfriend. And I'm just like... So my mom quit. And she's been working at a bank. And it's been kind of bad there, too, because they're starting to make her go to other stores. And I think this is the story that kind of, like, reaffirms that women are kind of treated poorly when it comes to working. Because my mom has been working at this place for a long time. I mean, right? And they just will not give her any kind of raise. Or promotion. And my mom's already pretty high up, but and they make them do reviews, right? So that, oh, they're under review if you can get a promotion, which I think is fucking stupid, by the way. I don't like reviewing people. I don't know, something about that just is icky to me. But anywho, my mom got denied because, and this leads into the thing I was talking about, which was she was too mean. The reason they denied my mom a promotion was because she was too mean. I'm like, are we in fucking high school? Are we 12? My mom is too mean. And the thing that makes matters worse is someone new started working there. As you all know, I'm an atheist, but I don't mind religious people as long as they're not bothering me. My mom is religious. She's not devout or anything. She doesn't go to church. Her idea is like, she doesn't really believe in any specific God. She just believes there is one. She doesn't really think any of them are wrong, but she doesn't think any of them are right either. So she's kind of weird. But my mom really, really, along with me, does not like, I want to say, like, mega churches or, like, people that are, like, invasive with their religion. You know what I mean? So my mom got denied the promotion, right? But they hired this new woman. And she is a mean son of a bitch. And my mom gets really mad at this kind of stuff because my mom is one of those people that just doesn't like talking about sex at all. It gives her the ick. She gets mad at my brother when he talks dirty as a joke. Like, she really doesn't like that shit, okay? This new person, first of all, came out of nowhere. Remember that detail. Would talk to my mother about there's no uncringe way to say this, but she literally talks to my mom about receiving dick all the time. And it creeps my mother out. And it's really bad. And she's put in complaints about this individual. And she constantly tells my mom that, oh, she used to be a lesbian, but she found God, and now all of a sudden she's not a lesbian anymore, I guess. And she constantly has got it, but she still talks to my mom in such a way that's like, it's sexual harassment. So my mom goes to complain about it. And they act like they care. But then, a week later, she gets promoted, and she hasn't worked there hardly at all. So she gets a position my mom didn't get. She's harassing my mother, and then on top of that, they started doing mandatory prayer sessions. They are handing out slips to all the workers to tell everybody what they're thankful for. Thankful for God for. I'm telling you, I would not be working there long. We would have a lot of problems. And it's stuff like that, or, you know, workers' abuse, that I'm like, no. Even if I was fine, this is why I just know. Fuck this. Like, enough of this shit. I'm just so goddamn sick of these stories.
Dawn is breaking.
Hello, Lucian.
Welcome, sister. The hour is late, but the Master still has need for will. You may pass into the shrine. Harrow will take you to the Master for your initiation into the service of Lord Dagon. Do not tarry.
I know that's a very,
I am Harrow, Warden of the Shrine. By following the path of dawn, hidden in the writings of them, you have arrived at an opportune time. You, as a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn, give me your possession. What? But I am sure you will reconsider. I ask you one last...
Nah.
Then you have...
I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get my shit back if I don't do this. Trust me though, I'm incredibly sympathetic with people that work and that just get abused. That's just like the thing that bugs me the most about society, is the workers are just repeatedly just shit on. Farmers are mistreated, and I don't know.
Paradise awaits me.
People will shit talk farmers, but that's literally where almost all your food comes from.
The time of cleansing
It's really
is
sad.
almost here.
How long have you been working there, Christian? Have you been there long? Yeah, they're just taking advantage of you, bro. If they're not even going to give you decent respect for even putting in overtime, I would get the fuck out of there. Like, I'm not saying that's an easy thing to do. I know what that's implying. That you have to search for a job and then do all this other shit and then and pay and... I don't know. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I would do my damn best to get the fuck out of there. No pay would justify that. I'm sorry. For me, it'd be a case of fuck the pay. Who's there? Oh, hi.
Show me what you've got.
Paradise awaits me.
That's tragic, though.
Paradise
You'll
awaits me.
never take me down.
Paradise awaits me.
The time of cleansing is
Do not
almost
fear
here.
death.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Things are not going to get any better until people start taking a stand about this kind of bad behavior.
Welcome your soul in Oblivion.
There are so many people, employers that think they can get away with whatever they want because they're the ones giving out money. And that needs to stop. This guy really wants to electrocute me.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion.
Dude is spamming, holy shit. All right. Here's some, you know, I'll say this, okay? I am somewhat politically informed, so I'll listen to arguments from sides I don't like. And I hear all kinds of sides. And I got recommended this video from this communist woman. And I didn't really agree with a lot. Like, for instance, and I'm sure some people will disagree with me with this, but for me, when they talk about, like, seizing the means of production, I don't know why that would be any better. Like, you're just shifting handing out tools responsibility from the employer to the state. Somebody's got to pay for those tools, though. You know what I mean? Like, okay, for instance, I can see a hybrid argument where you say, okay, if like you're like a government worker and you're like a government, like a school. Yeah, I think the school should provide paper and pencils. But for me, I don't see why there's such an obsession with that. That the state needs to be the one to hand out the tools. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding that, but I don't know. I've always been somewhere in the middle with certain things. But one point that they did bring up that I think is pretty important, that I do agree with, is I do think when people buy something, they tend to not appreciate the hard work that went into making something. Like, nobody ever really considered... Like, everybody's all obviously just focused on what they get from the thing they buy. And they don't really reflect on, like, the work or effort that someone put into making the product. I'm not saying there aren't a lot of lazy people, but I feel like that's something that maybe as a society we should probably be more respectful of. Is that the work that went into producing certain things. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's lost nowadays. Like, it's great to have a smartphone, but do people really appreciate all the science and effort that went into designing this thing? You know what I mean?
You there! Stop where you are!
I'm not stopping.
That the best you can do?
I got all the gas in the world. No brakes.
I do not fear
now you don't have to fear it. Now you're experiencing it. I don't know. I try to be balanced because, like, my perspective has always been, and I know people will disagree with me here, I want the state to be more impactful in people's lives. I understand the risks associated with that, but a good government, I think, is an effective one. I'm not so bothered with some things being planned. And I do think that if you're in a town, maybe the people should be in control of the roads. And certain things. I take kind of like a hybrid position. Because there's some things I do think shouldn't be in the hands of the average person. For instance, like nuclear energy. I don't think the average person should be involved with that kind of thing. I think where the biggest issue I have with a lot of communist thought is that they believe in a world where there's no class, and I don't think that's ever possible. I think that's pure fantasy. I don't think you're ever going to get a world where there's not a class, because if you boil things down to its most extreme, you're trying to enforce that everybody has the same amount of money. I mean, it will devolve into a point where everybody's income is managed. Like, it's just going to get super extreme. Like, I can agree to something like, I think the rich people that earn wealth through, like, stock market trading, and they're not doing shit to earn their wealth. Yeah, I have a problem with that. I don't really know to this day what I feel about people getting inheritance. I don't really know how I feel about that. I'm kind of conflicted, because on one hand, I feel like a lot of cases, it's inheritance that's given to rich people that don't deserve it. But on the other hand, like a self-made person that was poor and then worked their ass off and is wealthy, I feel kind of sympathetic with that. Because there are some wealthy people that do work their ass off to get where they were. You know. Obviously, like I'm like comparing like a millionaire to a billionaire here, is kind of what my thought is. Someone who, you know, was rags to riches, I'm absolutely sympathetic for. Good for them. They worked for it. They got there. But on another hand, most of the people that benefit from that are spoiled rich kids that don't work for what they want. I mean, my whole issue with society isn't working. I love the idea of working hard for something. I love that. I love seeing the fruits of my labor. The issue is that increasingly this is out of reach. There is no rags to riches anymore. It's just not a thing. Innovation is increasingly being locked behind a paywall that the poor will never have access to. I'm sorry, not many people... Like, how many people on Shark Tank are not rich already? I'm not saying that there aren't some poor people that show up, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, the average individual is not inventing shit in their garage. That's just not happening. I think it's a reflection on society that people have to spend their whole life obsessing about whether they're going to get to fucking eat a meal. In a modern society, like, Americans are afraid, including myself. I don't want to go to the fucking doctor. I don't want to shovel thousands of dollars of debt on my family when I could worry about getting my dinner or lunch. I mean, yeah, if we're talking like far distant future, I'm sure it's not going to be a capitalist society. I don't think it will be. But the people that advocate for the current system are people that have only benefited from that system. Or have been brainwashed into not wanting to reflect on even potentially finding a better system. Because make no mistake, I'm not saying any system is better or worse here. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying people are so fucking brainwashed here that they don't even want a discussion about trying to improve anything. I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and say, like, obviously, communism has killed millions of people. Billions. But we also, in that turn, cannot ignore the billions of people that have died to capitalism. Not even, I mean, with also excluding the imperialism shit, which is also a part of it that we got to talk about. So, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, though, whether people agree or disagree with me on my views on the economics, I think a lot of people do understand and sympathize at least with my views toward the worker. Because it doesn't matter what system you have. These are the people that do things for the country. Not these assholes in suits who just manage shit. People can knock fast food. But god damn it, if there was no if people could not have access to fast food, people would be miserable. People can shit on fast food all they want, but if you couldn't go to McDonald's on a lazy day, you would lose your mind. People gotta start somewhere, man. Not everybody is experienced and has all the skills to be doing crazy things. They gotta start somewhere. Yes, it's frustrating when I go to fucking McDonald's and they always get my fucking order wrong. It pisses me off, but hey, it happens. It's frustrating. Could we fix this with better training? Hiring people that care? Yeah. There's things we can do. But, you know, ultimately, I just get really pissed off when people just blanket shit talk fast food. I just like, what are you talking about? I don't know. Praise be.
The dragon throne is empty.
Also, sorry if people feel like I'm just doing nothing but ranting, but
Praise be to your brothers and sisters.
I need to help this guy before he dies.
Shall be there in paradise. Praise
Oh!
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing. Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
No, he's still alive. For now. That too, yeah. I agree, Christian. I agree. I think that's a part of it too, yeah. Fast food workers, you know. Oh, come on, game. That would have been a great spot. Really? Gonna rob me of that? Hold on, I might be able to...
You are weak, like the gods you.
All right.
Chosen will survive. Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
I have found the cheese.
You will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
And, you know, as well, I think another problem that I'm seeing is that rich people are not spending the money that they have. In an ideal, functioning capitalist society, rich people would employ the middle class, and the middle class would, you know what I mean? Like, it would go down, right? If it was working. You know, like the poor people would be employed, the boss would, the middle class would manage, and then, you know, right? And then the rich people would set up the assets and everything. But that doesn't happen. Because what happens is people will hoard onto their money, not spend it, recirculate it back into the economy. Then, you know, there's less money, and then they need to print more. And the rich just keep hoarding that printed money anyway. So it's like, you know, that's a problem, I think. I think that's a problem. Maybe I'm not understanding something right, but I do think that's a problem.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon wants the earth.
Bro, how am I missing? Oh, I'm getting hit now.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
You are weak like the gods made you.
Oh, I'm getting hit.
The time of cleansing is almost here.
I'm probably gonna have to run around.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul to Oblivion.
Paradise awaits me.
I'm, like, gonna die for sure. I think as well, you know, when people have conversations about... I'm dead. When people talk about raising the minimum wage, I agree. But I don't think that's something that should be permanent, because you would... If the value, like, you know what I mean? Like, it should go down if everything starts getting fixed. To match the whatever, right? I don't think it should be forever 20 bucks or 15 or whatever it is now, but when things get better, it should go down to 14, and I don't know, though. I'm not really entirely sure. This lightning spam, though, holy shit. I don't know. I might be wrong, like I say. I'm not gonna pretend I have all the answers.
You will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
Because even though I think I might have a solution or an idea that might be interesting, I'm sure other people have thought about it far more than I have. Yeah, there needs to be... I'll say across the board, there needs to be a good minimum, for sure. Skeleton, I need you to help me. All this to save one guy.
I do not fear death.
Looks like the skeleton got some of them. Yep. Yeah, let's not loot right now.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul.
Metroid Dread on Monday. D3 helped me set up, helped me get a hold of, the ROM. So the whole reason I'm playing it is thanks to him. Because Nintendo took down Vim's Lair and all these other places. Because they suck. I I would theoretically be able to play Breath of the Wild and I think Tears of the Kingdom as well, by extension. I don't know when that's going to happen though, but eventually, TM. Other than that, RE9 when it's out. Is she the last one? She must be. Nope, there's more somewhere.
Lord Dagon will welcome
Holy shit. Let me think. I want to do FF10 after I beat FF8. At some point. I mentioned that. Oh my god. Did they start running away? They must have. Oh, good for me. I'm not gonna bitch about it. Oh, you've got a collection? Seems like I'm the only one that can't find where to get fucking Switch ROMs. Well, I mean, they took... Because my thing is... Okay. Hold on. Okay, so, I had the emulator set up. I had Citron already downloaded. The problem that I had was that every site I would go to get these ROMs, it would be like, you click a link, and it would take you somewhere else. So obviously, I'm not going to trust that link. Like, if it isn't just a download when I click the button, I don't want it. Hello, Demon. So, I went through about, I think, 6 or 7 sites, and I said no. I'm not doing that. Oh. Alright. I have saved you, I think. The Mysterium Xerxes. I thought about playing Inzoi. It's like a Sims-like game, but when it released, it didn't have a lot of features, so...
What's that?
I kinda didn't, get it right then and there. So I'm kinda hoping down the line it's a little bit more fleshed out. I wanted to play the Evil Within games, even though I'm fairly certain I wouldn't like them. I'm still gonna give them a chance, though.
Die, unbeliever!
But... kinda just want to prove a point, I think, to myself. What else would I want to play? Correct, yeah. One of the games I was absolutely gutted got canceled was Hytale. I saw that coming though. When the announcements were slow, I'm like, yeah, this game's getting canceled.
Only the chosen will survive.
I had a feeling it would get canceled. Unfortunately. But, you know, there was talks about, like, some guy saying that they would end up maybe potentially buying the rights back and continuing it, but I just wanted a competitor to Minecraft because I don't understand. I don't understand how so many Minecraft competitors just shoot themselves in the foot and close down shop. I genuinely seriously do not think it is that hard to make a better game than Minecraft. I genuinely don't. And yet, for some reason, every time someone tries, they just stop. It's fucking nonsense. The way Mojang, like, people, Minecraft fanboys think we're being so unfair when we make the memes about Mojang working for 10 seconds an entire year. But it literally is like, you're just sitting on an IP and you do nothing with it. Oh, a new wood type. Oh, a new type of glass. Like, every single update in Minecraft. Here's the update in Minecraft. One new mob, one new thing, a new biome that's a slight retexture of another, and stone blocks that are just a recolor of another. Every single time something is added to Minecraft, it is always a case of, oh, this is cool, wow. Okay, now I don't want to play anymore. Every single time they add something. You look at it, you're like, oh, that's neat, and you never play again. That's been me and my friends' experience for a long time. Every time there's a new update, I'm just like, what are we doing here? I think my main issue is that we're not adding anything meaningful to the story. We're not expanding a story. Like, the problem I have with that game is it feels like there's nothing going on in the world. The world is stagnant. The world isn't moving. It's just nothing is happening. The villagers could have been such a great mechanic had they actually made them, like, go out in the world and do things. Like, oh, seeing a villager go out in the wilderness and cut down some trees, or I don't know, random quests that you can do to get some items. Like, just shooting some ideas out there. You know what I mean? But like, we don't, or like wars happening. Yeah, we see the illager posts, and yeah, they do raids on the villages, but it's just like, it just feels like the world is dead. Like, there's nothing going on here of value. And you gotta keep in mind, though, I've played the game for, like, a long time. Since the earliest of days. So maybe it's a case of maybe nothing they would add would make me happy. I admit that. Maybe there's nothing that they add. But every time I play the game, I'm like, why, what's the point of playing this game? What am I getting from this? Them just adding a recolored block, I just feel like their dev time, use it somewhere else. That's my thing. I also think this obsession with redstone in the game also is part of the reason the game got killed, but whatever. I have less of a strong view about that than I do everything else. Like, I think that's, like, why I think Terraria is just so better, because the world is evolving constantly. It's doing things.
You there! Stop where you are!
And yet so many people won't ever give it a try. It's an amazing game. God, man, there's so many people here. Lower the gate? No. Apparently Sparking Zero also finally announced that last trailer for the DLC they promised. They literally probably just remembered, oh shit, we have to do one more. I've said it before, but God, man, that game was disappointing. I wish it wasn't, but... There have been 2 trailers since. One showed up at, I don't remember where it showed up, but the third one was at the end of the Nintendo Direct. Okay, well, I see we're frozen. I typically don't really care about spoilers. The only reason I have it a rule in my chat is because I know other people might not want spoilers, so that's why typically I don't talk about spoilers unless I give a warning beforehand. Spoilers, I don't think, have ever really affected whether I enjoy a game or not. In fact, quite the opposite. I feel like me getting spoiled might encourage me to buy a game.
Lord Dagon will welcome you.
You there! Stop where you are!
The dawn is breaking.
Like, for instance, before RE3 Remake came out,
Only the chosen will survive
why
the
was I
cleansing.
stuck there? Yeah, thank you, game. Appreciate it. I'm kind of glad I got spoilers for that game, though, because if I hadn't seen those spoilers, I would have been even angrier playing it for the first time.
Run away!
You are weak like the gods you pray to. Paradise awaits me. I do not fear death. Don't hurt me! Paradise awaits me.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in oblivion.
So many cultists. I would say it would be crucial for you to play Outbreak if you have not done so yet. I think it's gonna be... I made a video on my channel basically going into what I think is gonna happen, but... the main character's daughter is related to that game, so... not going to talk about it here, though. Oh, well, sorry, Julius. Dude, why are there so many cultists in here?
You'll never take me down.
They're great games. People don't play them enough. I mean, everybody wants to hype up the online, but even as is, they're great.
What's that? I fought mud crabs more fearsome.
That the best you can do? Am I supposed to be impressed?
Well, no, because they're trying to rewrite the canon.
Die, damn you!
What's the matter?
If anything, they're probably trying to suggest that one of the scenarios is canon, which is the Outbreak one.
Die, damn!
Some of them can't. Some of the scenarios can't be canon anymore.
Am I supposed
I think the flashback one is canon. I think it's relevant to the upcoming game. I do not fear death.
Paradise awaits.
Capcom ruining things, though, that's unfortunately a very common trend. Which wasn't the case, but... tends to be.
I've lost them.
Kind of like how they ruined Dead Rising as well. Another franchise they've absolutely ruined. And then they, for some reason, had to make a really dog shit remake with everything censored. Because everybody's a fucking sensitive Andy, crybaby bitch.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Be impressed. That the best you can do?
Oh, well, that guy was really weak. You know that last Monster Hunter was my first and only Monster Hunter I've ever played? That's kind of tragic, isn't it? I don't know about everyone else, but I'm sick and tired of games being made on Unreal. I've said that a billion times, and everybody agrees. I am so fucking sick of Unreal Engine games. I really wish they would just stop. Keep in mind, I also played that game on a hard drive.
I do not fear death.
You are weak.
Hey, I beat the game. I even did the bonus stuff. Like I was post credits. I'll say this though, despite the performance problems, I really did typically enjoy it. Overall, I just was disappointed with some of the things, but
The dawn is breaking.
I used the, what was it, the twin blades?
I do not fear death.
Dual swords. Lol. I got like, I think like 3 pairs in a row.
You are weak.
Talk.
Like the gods you pray to.
Fleeing for their life. Yeah. Sorry, man. Lamau. They're so stupid, dude. And everybody falls for it, man. Oh, they learned a lesson. No, they didn't. They didn't. They learned literally nothing. And anybody thinking that they're gonna learn a lesson is wrong. They're just hyper greedy. Like every other company. Don't treat them any differently than you would fucking Bethesda or Ubisoft or EA. They're exactly the same. Nintendo, exactly the same. People just need to stop pretending. Just because you have a game from one of these companies doesn't mean you should excuse it. I'm not saying anybody here does, but, you know, I'm just saying in general. Never forget the energy people had about the loot crates and star cards, and then everybody just stopped talking about it. And they made it seem like that was the end point. They were not going to let anything else slide.
You returned safely.
And that was the line. And that was the line in the sand. People have really short memories, it seems.
Please tell me you have some good... Ah, good. You should take that to Martin right away. He'll be in the great... You should talk to Martin. He will not be forgotten. He goes to Etheri. I thank you for recovering his sword. He served with... This fortress is... Stay safe.
All right, everybody ready to hear Sean Bean? By the 9.
Good evening, ma'am.
Ah, I can see you've had bad news. By the 9, such a thing is dangerous even to handle.
Oh, what the hell?
I don't know.
I didn't skip that.
Maybe.
Game
I
did.
suspect that the secret of how to open a portal to Cameron's paradise lies within these pages. But I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. I was concerned. I put aside the dark arts when I became a priest. The gods can turn anything to good. Perhaps I may... This evil book was written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. I believe Manca Cameron used it to create his paradise. It is now clear to me that the only way to stop the Emperor, Amulet, and Dragonfire, while the Dragonfires burned, but the Dragonfires can only be... This was the essence of Manca Cameron's plot. We must recover the Amulet of Kings. I hope to have at least part of them.
You know, one of my friends is a fan of Dragon's Dogma. Yep, that's another one, yeah.
Good work, track.
Yes, sir.
Taking down the
Oh,
Mythic
wait.
Dawn secret shrine. I hope Martin knows what... Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these... Thank you. Talk to Stefan. Captain Bird in Bruma may also
Captain
be able to help.
Bird.
I've asked the Count to track down the spies and kill them. Find out what they know and... I'm counting on you to eliminate those spies.
No, I'm just saying I don't think the state of that is doing particularly well, is it? What? Oh, it's one of those, Mythic Dawn people. Yeah, they'll handle it.
Welcome your soul.
Body's still warm. Looks like there's a killer about.
It's alright. Apparently there's someone else trying to kill me.
Die, unbeliever! I do not fear death.
Anyway. There'll be less chatter in this city now, thankfully. Cut the chatter, Doug. It's like the one voice line from the RE5 DLC that I remember. From Josh.
See it? Only quality goods for sale here.
You know what? What games are you looking forward to? I think so.
You drive a hard
Potentially.
bargain. You drive... And... That seems... You drive a... An excellent...
Don't think I need that many arrows. That is
A good price for a good customer.
little too much.
That's a...
And that's it.
You got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I spend more money on drip nowadays than I spend on video games, and that's the sad thing. Honestly, I was going to buy Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 from my friend, but it wasn't on sale for the price that I wanted to get it for. I have 20 bucks, and it's like 40. Even on G2A, it's still bad.
An excellent.
But I watched him play through the first game, and I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll watch him play the next one, but I just don't have the
Good
money.
price for a good customer. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
I'm gonna go see if I can't find some potions here.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
I was looking forward to the Old Republic
until later
remake until it wasn't gonna happen anymore.
What is it, citizen? Greetings, Guildmaid. Well,
I don't know if it's true if they're gonna end up remaking. What was it, Silent Hill 1 or 3? I don't remember, but one of them. I don't really know how I feel about that.
farewell.
I don't really know how I feel about Silent Hill 2 being remade.
Stay safe, citizen.
I hope.
To be quite honest.
Bye.
I feel conflicted with the game. I'm not like a big Silent Hill fan, but I watched the playthrough of it. Just to be clear.
I am at your service, Archmage.
What can I do for you, Archmage?
Well met, Guildmate.
Pardon me, noble scholar, but could I speak with you a minute?
It's my pleasure. Good day.
Take care.
I don't remember where they sell this shit. Maybe this? Oh.
Well met. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Never mind.
If you come across any unusual ingredients in your travels, be sure to remember me and bring them here.
Yeah.
Greetings, Guildmate.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
What is it?
I agree.
Do you remember that matter you asked me to look into? I have.
I used to. When I know more, I'll come find you.
Fuck. The only place I know to get the potions I want is from Skingrad. Tootie is sexiest. I laugh. That's so funny, dude. True. Ah, here, that's what we're looking for.
It is a privilege.
Can you spare a coin?
It's my pleasure. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. You bought that for a song. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, I agree. And especially now that they're trying to do this age verification shit, they can kiss my ass. I'm not buying a game where I have to verify my fucking age when I already bought the fucking game. That's just asinine. If I buy the fucking game, I'm already an adult. Like, what? I'm not giving you my age outside of that. Like, no. Get this fucking Hugbox shit out of my face, bro. Tired of parents not fucking parenting and everyone else has to bear the responsibility for their inability to fucking be a parent. Not saying I want this, but I am saying if people had to get government approval to have a child, then this wouldn't be happening. Sometimes it really makes you wish something like that existed, because some people just are not fit to be parents. Obviously, I don't want that to happen. Let me be clear. I don't want that to happen. I'm just saying. Sometimes it makes you wish for shit like that. Yeah, just buy it and then just put it like... Dude, you could, honestly, you could literally just buy a shelf of bad games. I'm not saying those are bad games. I'm just saying, like, you know it'd be funny if, like, you had, like, a shelf of, like, the good games and then just a shelf where you bought really shitty games and just put them all next to each other. I think that'd be really funny. Why do I have 14 of this key? Oh, I remember why. Why can I not get rid of this? Hey, let me exit, please.
Yes, Lord Crusader.
Let me see something really quick. Bro, why am I, like, getting nerfed here? I must be sick from something. I don't remember what that was. I'm kind of tempted to just jump around and talk for a little bit, just to level this shit up. Just to get it done with. Vaporwave games? I don't know what vaporwave games are. I've heard of the music genre. I've been listening to a lot of future funk. That's like the music I've been listening to. Get my off time. Vaporwave is when someone is announced but never actually comes out. Do you mean... Is that like... I feel like I want to say something, but I don't know if it's stupid to say. Like, am I reading into it too much if I say this? When you say never comes out, do you mean like someone admitting they're gay? Like, I get what you mean, where it's like, if then like they're never, like the game is never gonna be played, but like, oh, vaporware. My head read vaporwave, not vaporware. God, I'm an idiot, bro. I read vaporwave. I don't know why I read vaporwave. Alright, not much longer. I've been wanting to watch Blade Runner, the original, but I can't get my hands on it online. And my PC doesn't have a disk drive, so not anymore at least. Actually, you know what? I don't even think there is a spot for a disk drive, actually. Now that I think about it. Maybe there is. I don't know. Is there? There's gotta be, right? Cope? I mean, I have my old disk drive. I unplugged. I could just... If I have a space, I could plug it back in. I feel like it's harder sometimes to find a fucking movie than it is a game on the internet. Trying to watch fucking Dragon Ball sometimes on the internet is a huge pain in the ass. And right before Daima came out, the site that I used, they shut down. Does everybody remember? Was it Anime Suge? What was it called? Was that the site? Let me be clear, I don't know if there's bad stuff on any of these sites, it's just... That's where they had it. That's where I watched Dragon Ball Z. So... I don't know if it's like... a weird thing or not. They've got like... adult cartoon. You know what I mean. I gotta be close. Come on, game. Got quite a bounce to your step. You must be quite an acrobat. Did y'all have lunch yet? There we go. Hardly any.
Hail, Commander.
Greetings, Sir Knight.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna end here. Probably gonna go get some food. See about getting that food. Since
A moment, if you please, good sir.
Since I streamed today, on my day off, I'll probably just take that tomorrow. I'll probably most likely be busy for sure tomorrow. I just had to reschedule things, but yeah, I'll see you all Monday. Have a good one.